We're at Sunset Lane. This is the front of the house. This is the neighborhood. We're getting ready to go inside. That's what it looks like. This is the west side of the house. That's the backyard there. And this is standing at the corner of the front yard. That's what we can see of the east side of the house. I'll get it from behind too. And I am standing on the northeast corner of the yard. And there's what it looks like going down the road. Here's the view across the way. As Marty said, his neighbors are just how he likes them. They're all dead. Okay, now we're getting the east side of the house. There's a view to the front. I'm inside the fenced backyard. And I'm not sure exactly why that's the way it is, and I don't know that it is or isn't a matter for concern. But I'll take a closer look at it here in just a minute. Actually, I can tell now what it is. A piece of siding has blown off. So that siding will need to be replaced. We'll make sure that the inspection man sees that. There's the back of the yard. I'm just doing a circle on their backyard. That jungle gym does not stay. Trees. There's another tree there. And there is a door into the garage. There's their deck. There are the doors into the kitchen. There's the central air. There's the utilities coming in. And then we switch over to the downstairs door, which goes into the basement. And there's those doors there. There's a patio right there. It's pretty well covered, but concrete patio. That's the condition it's in. And there's a little bit of a hill there, but it evens out real quickly. And the backyard seems to be very flat. Right up into the neighbor's backyard. and a gate on that side coming in. And as far as what shows out of the backyard, there's some wooded area that belongs to the neighbor. Looks kind of rough, but it's a house. Okay, now I'm at the back of the yard in the corner, looking toward the back of the house. And there's the deck, and I'm going to go get a close-up of it next. And here's the patio, or the deck. It's got a roof on it. It's got a wooden floor. And they've got benches sitting around it, but they're not attached. So I don't know if they would stay or not. And again, a covered deck, set out when it rains. Watch the rain. There it is from a distance. And I know it's backlit, but that's where the sun is. Nothing I can do. And up on top of their fireplace, they've got 2 screens to keep the birds out. Those are pretty important. We've had to add them to our house. So look at their bushes. Windows. And a nice 2-car drive, even if it's only got a 1-car garage. The one side being newly laid. Car garage. The one side being newly laid. And that's who had it listed. And we'll be going inside shortly. Okay, this is the living room. There's the front door as you come in. And behind it's a closet.
We have choices. Who's upstairs? This is the upstairs, sorry.
And that's going into the dining room. Fireplace. Hall. And there's the carpet in there. And same carpet in here. Kitchen cabinets. Mountain fan. Refrigerator. $6,000 refrigerator. Here's a view from the other side. Oh, that's no problem at all. And if you can see it, this is the food pantry. Right off the kitchen. This is the hall closet, linen closet. And this is the baby's room. I don't know if you can pick up the colors off that. And it's a small room, so it's going to be hard to tape. But the walls are pretty well blank. This blue. An extension for outlet there. There's the front window. There's the closet. And here's the carpet in here, which looks a lot like the carpet on our house, and you'll see where the break is there going into the hall. And that's looking into the kitchen. And here is the baby's closet, which is fairly decent size. It ends right about there, and it goes this way just a little ways. This is looking down the hall. And we were just into that room there. Now we're going into this room on the right, which is the second child's room. And it's all pretty well the same. Seem to be having a real problem with focus in here.
Coming in, Don Hall.
I'll show you what I can. And there's a smaller closet in here. I'll open it up shortly. And if you'll see, the carpet's the same as in the other bedroom. And there's where the break on it is, right there. And there's one of those speaker things. I don't know if they're hooked up or if they work or anything else. Now in here, there was something a little unique. And it could be best called a quick paint job. And that is, you can see where they painted. It'll stay in focus. Kind of got down a little bit with the paint. No real problem. And here's the closet in the room I just showed you. Here's the master bedroom. It also has a similar quick paint job on the ceiling, but it doesn't show us. There's the light. That'll be the bathroom. I'll show you that in a minute. And there's down below. Carpet, same as the other two bedrooms. There's looking into the bathroom. There's another one of those speaker things. There's the door out into the hall. And there's the closet. It does have a small closet in here. And there's the break on the carpet there. And there's the closet. And that's all there is. It doesn't go on either left or right. So it's pretty small, but there's a lot of storage downstairs. And here's the bath off the master bedroom. Just a half bath, stool and sink. The only light light seems to be off. No, there's a light in the back window. Main bathroom.
Well, he's the oldest brother. She's the youngest sister.
And this carpet's the same as is in the hall.
Yes, that's my husband's sister. Marty.
And what I can show you, that there's the lights in the bathroom. There's inside the tub. It's actually nice and clean. It looks in real good shape.
Down hall, you like come in?
This is inside looking out.
Oh,
And there we're in the living room, and there's the steps going downstairs. Right there. And same carpet as the bedrooms. Okay, now we're at the bottom of the steps. To the right is a door into another room. There's a storage area. There's the laundry, concrete floor. There's the circuit boxes, along with some empty spots on that one. You need to run extra circuits. And then this other one is full, I'm sure. And unfinished ceiling, stool setting out in the open, drain, washer dryer, back door going out onto the back patio, the lower patio, and foundation back there looks just fine. And there's going to be 2 finished rooms down here. You're looking at one on the left. And they have a foosball table in this area. Another finished room on the right, and the furnace and the hot water heater. The furnace is a train. There they are. They both look to be in good shape. A.O. Smith, just what we've got. Energy saver. And there's the furnace. The hot water heater appears to be sitting right on the floor. But the furnace is sitting on some blocks. And it's a train. And wood sheet metal heating and cooling is the ones that installed it. And again, that's another look at the basement. Now we're going to step into this room, which is partially finished. And here's this room. And there is what appears to be a wood-burning fireplace. I'll open it up and check it. And it is carpeted, similar to the carpet upstairs. And right in front of the fireplace, it's got linoleum, it looks like. There's the fireplace, and it very definitely has been used, evidenced by the ashes inside. Don't know if it has a gas light or not. As you can tell by the cord and the switch, there is a blower on the cover to the fireplace. Here's the vents. so it will blow hot air out if you light a fire down here. And turning around back out the door and heading for this bedroom over here, which Andy has picked for his bedroom. Similar carpet into the other rooms. And window. And an unfinished closet. I unfinished the doors hung, but there's no handle on it. Should be simple to finish up. There's the door coming in. Got heater vents in here. And there's the closet. Not extremely large, but okay. Now we're going to leave what will be Andy's room back into the kind of center area that's unfinished. All of the wood and stuff looks to be in excellent condition. Looks to be real well built. Out past the lonesome toilet stool, the outside door, the laundry room, and into this last room. And it's kind of like an office. And into this last room, which is kind of like an office. It has a window, finished ceiling, lights, closet without a door, actually a closet underneath the steps. It wouldn't be that hard to hang a door there if you wanted to. And it also is carpeted, same carpet it appears that's in the hallway and the kitchen. And looking at that door, you can see back out into the unfinished area. There's the carpet. And there's where it breaks into the concrete. Now we've got just about everything other than the garage, and I'm going to head out that way. You saw down the steps earlier. This is looking up the steps toward the door at the top. There's also a vent here. And that's the inside of the other fuse box, or circuit box. So they have put in a second one. Okay, now we're in the garage. Garage door opener. Finished ceiling. Door that goes out back. Another window. Doesn't appear to be any lights out here other than the garage door opener. And a little bit of trash can and storage over on the side here. And they've got a Crown Vic in here, so it's plenty big enough. Concrete floor, of course. There's the door into the house. Definitely need to have a light in here though. I'm not sure, but I suspect that's to clean out, well, I would say clean out the fireplace, but it's to keep the door from nicking when it opens. It's a piece of plastic. And that's what it looks like at night. There's a light shining out front. And there's a light, there's the corner, and there's a light right there. So it's lit up a little bit, although the back is dark. Okay, this is going to be Christy and them's new home location on just off Ornell and Cherry Hills. That's their property there. That's their cul-de-sac. That's how it looks right now. I'm not sure how this is going to look. The camera's kind of messing up a little bit. July 13th, and that's where they're going to be building their house. I'll get it from a couple of different angles if I can. You can see that's pegged out right now. That's how it looks now. There's one side of their lot. You see the orange marking there? And there's the other side. You can see the orange marking there. 58. Well, I'll find it here. There it is right in the middle of the screen. And that's what the ground looks like right now. Now we'll come back and do more after the house is starting to be built. Okay, here we are. Cherry Hill. And right in the background, you'll see Christy and Marty's land right there. I'm not sure how much of it, but some of this lot is covered. And right there's where the house is going to be built. There's the view around. There's some of the stakes and stuff up. There's where their drive's going to be, and there's where their house is going to be. They should be digging the basement within 2 or 3 days.